Welcome to the Disneyland Forever podcast, your source for all things from the happiest place on earth. For more updates, make sure that you follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Disneyland Forever, and you can check out our website, disneylandforever.com. Hey everyone.
Hello.
It's Jordan.
And Daniel.
And I'm sorry, I'm just trying to think through the fact that we are currently under a heat dome, apparently.
Evidently.
And so
it feels like June.
Every day is immensely hot, and we're like, oh, it's summer now.
Nope.
In March. And then the other half of the country is frozen.
I think.
Maybe they're not frozen. Are they normal now? I don't know.
I don't know. There was so much snow in the Midwest.
So we never had a winter.
Nope.
We just went from summer to...
We had a day of winter.
We had summer, less summer, then now we're into more summer.
Yes.
And that's been our season. And it's just weird. And we're going to talk about it a lot during our episode today. We are doing our trip recap.
Because it affected our trip.
Yeah. It's the whole Western United States. It's all just covered under a heat dome. It is not fun. You'd think it would be fun.
Nope.
But there's something that's a little unsettling about all our trees blooming when
it's July outside.
So that's the only major thing that's been on our minds lately is yay, we're dying a little bit. And maybe, I don't know what's going to happen. It's not fun. We're not happy. No one's happy.
We need water. Send us your water.
I know, right? Our snowpack really is bad. Anyway, so like I said, today we are going to be talking about our trip recap. I know it was a couple weeks ago, but we had the Walties last week.
Much more important to have the Walties.
and to those of you who...
Moo?
Some of you had the best reactions.
I didn't get to see the video or a photo or whatever of the one that was working out.
I tried to save it for you. It didn't work.
Oh, well.
At any rate, so thank you guys. So if you do understand how insane we are from last week, but
we are. That's okay.
We'll move through. Okay, we do have a new review. We'll start with that.
From Hospice Nurse Nina.
I wonder what she does.
I think a jackhammer operator.
Wow, you pulled that out of somewhere.
It was the first thing that came to mind.
Are you serious? Okay.
I don't know why. Or a lawyer. We'll say a lawyer. Thank you for the giggles. I'm a lifelong Disney kid in an adult body. Your podcast brings that bit of magic and fun into my work week and helps on those days when work gets pretty tough. I have only ever been to Disneyland, and it was wonderful to find a Disneyland-specific podcast to help scratch the itch of wanting to go. Once I found yours, I binged it. My hubs accepted my addiction to Disney and has enjoyed your podcast as well. This is big. He is not a podcast guy. Thank you for all you do. You're amazing humans. Well, you're welcome.
I read that over your shoulder. My mind read it as binged. And they're like, oh, binged makes much
binged
more sense.
Is a word. It's not a lesser class Internet Explorer search engine.
No one bings anything. Yeah, I was really waiting for you to oh, binged.
Yep.
That is also a word.
Yep. Gotta love English that has 9 different pronunciations of many words.
I know. Well, happy to hear that you enjoy it so much.
On a weird, slightly related note, we've been reading Rabbit Run by John Updike.
I'm excited to hear the connection here.
And his writing style is such that it's very hard to read out loud.
It is hard to read out loud.
There's a lot of words where I'm going along and I'm like, oh, that's not the word or the pronunciation I think it is. It's just his writing style.
Okay, I can sort of see
there was the connection.
Suddenly, we're reading John Updike. That's
Disneyland. John Updike's at Disneyland. I think he's dead.
I think he is dead, very much so. So at any rate, where are we going with this?
Thank you for the review. And if you want to leave your own 5-star rating on Apple, Spotify, or Audible, please leave 5 out of 5 stars.
5 out of 5.
5 out of Flavor Flav, 5 out of 5. And if you are feeling more verbose and want
Loquacious.
to write words, sure, same thing. Then write us a 5-star review on Apple. Only on Apple. Not on anything else, because nothing else takes words, evidently.
That is the weirdest way I've ever heard anyone describe this process. I really hope
Welcome
when
to
she said
me.
thank you for the giggles, I'm hoping that this is one of the things she's talking about.
That's my brain. I thought a hippopotamus made a moo.
I don't know where that came from.
I just go with whatever my brain says. There's
In
no
case you guys
filter.
are wondering,
it
like,
just comes out.
is this like what do they do afterward? Like, I think for the last week, every once in a while we look over each other and go,
moo?
Like, I don't know where that came from. Anyway, so, oh my. So, if any of you like, if last week was any of your first times listening,
I'm sorry.
to our podcast,
Stop listening.
I'm glad that you decided.
psychiatric help.
I was going to say, I'm glad that you decided to hit play again.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess they would have played for this one too. But if that was your first one, stop, get psychiatric help.
And then press play again. Anyway, so before we get into everything else, we do have some news. Not a lot. And so let's just kind of go into these. There's not a ton of them. Disneyland did upgrade their fuel rod distribution stations.
Yeah, there's one that now has like more power or something.
There's different versions of it. They used to only have like one type of fuel rod. Now there's a couple different types, and one of them is more powerful. And so the new kiosks will deliver both of them.
Or if you listen to our episode where we tell you what we take, buy one of ours.
We did finally put it on
Not
our
ours,
stores.
but the ones we...
Well, your pretty much exact one. They don't sell mine anymore.
No, unfortunately. But it's very similar. I found one that was very similar.
And then, so that's happened now. And if you don't understand anything about fuel rods, reach out to us. But they can be helpful. We've never used fuel rods, like the brand fuel rods, but it's a good idea.
It is.
It is a good idea.
As a last resort.
We'll do a very short food guide. They do have the food guide for Disney Channel night. There's only a couple things that, this is April 12th, 14th, and 16th.
Yeah.
So not a lot of nights. And I will admit, there is not one of these items that I understand. No, there is a singular. I take it back. There is an item that I understand its connection to Disney Channel. And the rest of these, I'm like, okay. Some of them I'm like, where are you even getting this? They have an ice cream taco.
It looks good.
It does. Mushroom Philly toasted sandwich, and it's plant-based.
Well, it's mushrooms, so...
Yeah. I'm guessing this is supposed to be a Goofy movie because they have a Power Lime drink at the Cafe Daisy. And then a mixed berry cheesecake hand tart.
Which they, for some reason, don't have hand pies anymore, but they'll have a hand tart.
Yeah, sure. Don't even ask questions. And a tsunami sandwich. Maybe it's Johnny Tsunami on that one. That's a Disney Channel original.
Yes.
Oh, there it is right there.
Likely a reference to the Disney Channel.
A reference to Johnny Tsunami.
Probably.
Grilled pork, pineapple chunk slaw, leafy garnish, white orange sauce between burger buns. A spicy cheese corn dog bites. Spicy cheese corn dog bites. And they also have campfire s'mores funnel cake. Loaded dino nuggets. Nuggies. It even says nuggies. Never mind. Loaded dino nuggies.
Nuggies.
I'm thinking that's just supposed to be more like childhood stuff than anything else. Peanut trapped. I don't even know exactly what that is.
Cake of some variety topped with cookies.
Well, they didn't give descriptions of any of them. They just, literally, Disney just posted pictures, the titles of them, and where they can be purchased. That's all they did.
That's funny.
They do have a peanut butter and jelly cookie sandwich and a hibiscus limeade, which both sound good.
I do love
limeade. And then a peanut chicken crunch witch. Why is it called a crunch witch? I don't know.
Because it has crunch.
It does have a lot of slaw on it.
Don't be allergic to peanuts.
They also have campfire donut skewer, which looks like it's like got donuts and toasted marshmallows on a skewer with maybe a chocolate sauce.
Some sort of goo.
I don't know what it is.
It could be raspberry.
It could be raspberry. I'm not sure. This is the last one. And this is the only one I understand because it's in the name. An Agent P churro. It doesn't even describe what it is. It just says, and it's because it's turquoise.
Woo!
But no one knows what
it tastes like turquoise.
So just remember, this is only if you're going to be there for Disney Channel night, and even if you're like, oh, but I'm going to be there that day.
Doesn't matter.
Cool. They only serve it after the park closes to the general public.
I'm always confused by when they have, especially many offerings for just like a few nights. Like they had to order food and like
I don't know,
design these and plan them.
I don't know,
and that's a lot of planning for a very short period of time.
I don't know. Okay, also in California Adventure, for part of its 25th anniversary, their magic key holders can pick up a free scavenger hunt map. There is no prize for it, unlike other scavenger hunts they do. But this one's also
cute.
not just like go around and look for these different things we've placed around. It's actually like legitimately a scavenger hunt. When you turn it around on the back side, it says things like find Walt's middle name while shopping on Buena Vista Street.
What if you already know his middle name?
Well, then it's not going to be hard, is it? And then they have a series of find every opening day attraction: Animation Academy, Golden Zephyr, Jumpin' Jellyfish, Grizzly River Run, Red River Creek, Soarin' Over California. Look for Hans Christian Andersen from your clam mobile. Take a bakery tour. Find Buzz Lightyear in Cars Land. Find a spot reserved for
Hans
P.
Christian Andersen's
Carter.
on the ride?
I think I may have heard that before.
I did not know that.
But at any rate, like those are some of the things that you can do, and it's just for fun. It's free.
The stickers are cute.
Yep. And it doesn't say where to pick it up. So I don't know. No, it says, will you be picking up the scavenger hunt map at Disney California Adventure? That doesn't say where to pick it up. It just says,
At Disney California Adventure?
will you be doing it? I don't know. And it doesn't, it literally doesn't say where you can get it. That's fun. Good writing.
California.
It can be found in California Adventure. I would assume so. So if you are a Magic Key holder, go look for that next time you're in the parks. Okay, that's it. That's literally the news.
Yeah, not much.
So not much going on. I mean, there's a lot of construction progress that they've been working on the Coco themed ride area. So they're getting that prepped. We can tell you from what we've seen, the expansion at Adventures Campus is
Massive.
far larger than we ever thought it would be.
It seemed like it was really far away, but then they've built the building closer. So yeah, it's still huge.
I just didn't realize it was going to be as big as it was. When I saw the canopy and they're still not done with it, I'm like, oh, this is massive.
Well, it's 2 rides, so.
I know, but I didn't one ride is not necessarily that big.
No.
The renderings make it look smaller. That's where I'm trying to go with this.
Yeah.
But it's not small at all. It's quite huge. So anyway, we arrived at Disneyland a couple weeks ago on Sunday sometime.
15th. Well, we were supposed to have a morning flight, but because of the snow in the Midwest, our plane evidently was late by like 3 hours.
It wasn't late by 3 hours.
It was 2?
I don't know. It was like an hour and a half.
Whatever it was. We left later than we thought, but still thankfully made it to do plenty of stuff at Disneyland on Sunday.
Cool.
Yep, that's it.
End of episode.
We did Sunday. Yeah, it was very warm.
We knew it was going to be warm, but it was warm.
Thankfully, it was not humid.
No.
We went over to DCA first and got one of the Sip and Savor passes. We did an 8 pass, which ended up being pretty perfect. I was worried we'd need more, but we did not.
No, we split the 8 pass between the two of us. And just always remember the Sip and Savor passes, if you're going to use them, make sure that the items that you are buying are, generally speaking, it's that they have to be more than $7.50.
Yeah, do the food for sure, and maybe 1 or 2 drinks, but not just drinks.
And remember the non-alcoholic drinks only.
Yeah.
The alcoholic drinks are never covered.
We decided to buy one of the special Food and Wine Festival gift cards that came with the cool pin. And yet, so the minimum is $125, but that's how much it costs. So you get a free pin. And
yeah, and the thing is, I don't know if they still have it anymore, because there were several places that were selling it at the beginning of the festival, but then they told us, oh, there's only the studio store in Hollywoodland is the only place that has them anymore. And they did still have them, but if you're there now, like this week, and you want to get one, like you have to ask for the special one that has a pin on it. It's the one that they'll say costs $125. Yes, it's like money. Yeah. It's just like cash.
If you're going to spend $125 at Disneyland, just do it.
Just do it. And it doesn't have to be at Disneyland.
Yeah,
it's just
it's
any
a Disney gift card.
Unlike one cast member where she thought it was like a dining card.
She's like, I think this is only for food. We're like, no.
They definitely did not tell us that. So anyway, yeah, we did buy that mostly because we wanted the pin.
Yep. Well, after that, we went over to Disneyland and did a couple of rides, had dinner at Club 33, so tasty as usual. And we did a few more rides in the evening. We wanted to do Matterhorn, but it broke as we walked up because Jordan's like,
yes.
Like,
I noticed that it wasn't moving.
Yeah.
That was my big thing, because I was like, this is backed up and not moving and beeping at everybody. And you're like, oh, I think it's fine. And then we got up there and they're like, guys, it is going to be closed. Why didn't we watch an evening show that night? I don't remember why.
I don't know.
Was it just that we were tired
for some reason? Yeah.
Which I was fine with. That was the only night we were there that had fireworks, but honestly, I'm like, meh.
We did shop along Main Street. And
it was also
Disney.
crazy busy, though.
Yeah, it was pretty busy.
It was really busy that night.
The heat does make you tired, though.
Again, we were expecting it to be hot, but it was hotter than we thought it was going to be. So we went back relatively early.
Yep.
And then got up on Monday to do it all again.
Yeah, we started at Disneyland on Monday morning, did breakfast at Ronto, and I'm very upset at Disney. I emailed them. I got a reply today.
Oh, did you?
Yes. They got rid of the Tatooine Sunset, the one that's like an iced tea, but it's really
It's based
sweet
with iced tea, but I don't remember
so
what else is in
good, so
it.
tasty. And so the email was like, we have forwarded this on to our dining team and sincerely appreciate your feedback and all this stuff. And
I still got my Mailerun juice.
yeah, we shared that.
And
one.
Ronto wraps are like the best breakfast. They're
so good.
I love them so much.
They're lots of protein.
And then, well, the stormtroopers, I remember that they came
that was
to
fun.
speak to us, but then you didn't understand what they were saying. And so
No.
it kind of made it more awkward. I think they were saying like, were you at a resistance recruitment event? And I
Yes.
was shaking my
Yeah.
head and you were
Well,
nodding your head.
No, I understood the question, but they were confused because one of us said yes, one of them said no, one of us said no. They're always a fun interaction.
It's fun.
I feel bad when like kids get scared by them, but they really aren't. They're not meaning to be scary.
No.
It's just interrogation for fun. We did go on Rise since we were already at Galaxy's Edge.
And may I just say, we love every time we get to sit next to someone who's never done it before.
You can always tell all the reactions.
It was this a couple, I guess. They were a couple, I don't know. This younger pair. And at the end of the ride, we just looked over like, first time? And they went, yeah. Yes. And the girl was just like, I saw you reach out and grab onto the bar. And I was like, oh no, what's going to happen? And that was right when
when it drops.
It dropped. And I was like, yeah.
It's always fun to go with people who have never been. So.
It's one of the rare times we've been on the one in Disneyland that was running in B mode for Kylo Ren.
Yeah. Doesn't happen as much as in Florida, but
no.
Did a few more rides at Disneyland. We did lunch at Pizza Planet. For those of you who are Magic Key holders.
Oh, it was a Magic Key holder thing, wasn't it?
Yes. They have this special going on. I think it's like $20.
No, this is a fantastic deal.
Yeah. It's not a full-size pizza like the ones that they sell for like $80, which is crazy overpriced. It's slightly smaller, but it still would feed 4 people probably. And
at least 2.
At least 2. It did 2 really, really well. And then
because it came with a medium-sized pizza and 2 drinks, right? No, just one large drink.
Wasn't large, but we just split that anyway.
Yeah, like I think the reason for the large drink is for 2 people to split it.
Yeah.
And so it was like $20, right? That's what you said. So it's only for Magic Key holders. And to put it in perspective, when you buy like the full size pizza, it's
80,
like
I think.
it's like $80 or $89. It does come with 2 side salads and I think 4 drinks.
I think 4. Yep.
But I mean, like, when you add everything together, that's still quite a lot of money. And this one is perfect for like 2 people. So if you're a Magic Key holder and you're like, I don't really want to do a lot. Pizza Planet.
Yeah, they really should charge like $40 at most for those
they're never
family
gonna do
pizzas.
That. They're never going to do that.
So expensive. I think we had to go to the... I'm trying to remember why we left so early, but we went to downtown Disney and shopped a little bit and did the extravaganza thing.
Super cute.
So fun.
I loved our little eggs. If you remember a couple weeks ago when we were talking about them, like, oh my gosh, guys, these are the cutest things. They are as cute as we expected.
And I like that they're bigger this year. Like, it seems like a more substantial gift. And they had different characters. I got Thumper.
I got the White Rabbit.
Yep. The Mickey and Minnie's, they're cute, but it's a little weird just having like normal Mickey ears. They need to be still.
Yeah, so with this one, they did have 3 different scavenger hunts. You could do it in downtown Disney, in Disneyland, or at California Adventure. We did see some of the eggs in the parks, but we chose to do the one in downtown Disney because we wanted to shop through there anyway, and so this was just a good way to kind of just do that at the same time.
Yeah. I think part of the reason we went to the room is we had a ton of stuff that we'd purchased. But we ended up taking a nap, which was nice.
That was part of it. Yeah, oh my gosh. I don't remember why we were so exhausted.
Just the heat.
I mean, it was hot. That was the day, though, if you remember when we came back.
I think it's because it was so busy and we were just like...
But then when we came back, that's when we made the video online that we're like, there's like no one here.
Everyone left, like we did. So we can't blame people.
It was super hot. Like, it was stupid hot that day. And so unlike Sunday, where it was busy the whole time we were there, on Monday, it got less busy as the day wore on.
Make sure you check what the weather's going to be like right before you go to plan, because it can vary very wildly.
There you go.
Very. We went to DCA and went on Soarin' over California. Always fun.
Always fun.
And did some food from the festival for dinner. I can't remember what exactly we ordered, but
I don't remember either. All I remember, and I put it online. This was the one where we had our biggest meal because I was really impressed with whatever I got as the main dish. Whatever I got for my main thing was really good. I think maybe that was when I got the chicken mole waffle taco. That was fantastic. But then also they had the tres leches cake, which is a repeat from last year. It was a letdown.
Yeah, I did not love it.
It was not that good. And I was a little bit upset by that. So I was like, oh, well.
It was a weird, why was it so wet?
Because it's a tres leches cake. I wasn't concerned about the wetness.
Oh, are they supposed to be that wet?
Yeah.
Oh.
They douse it in milk.
Oh. Well.
3 milks, to be exact. You may not know this, but tres leches has 3 milks in it.
I don't know. It was the flavor for me. It was not amazing.
No. So that was disappointing. But luckily you had that Snickers macaron, which is always a crowd pleaser.
So good.
And it was melting because it was so hot.
That's the first time we've had it where it's like, eat it fast.
We did get to enjoy, both times we ate at Paradise Gardens, we got to enjoy live music.
Live music is so fun. The first time, I think it was Sunday.
It was Sunday.
That we tried to find a seat and there was not one seat.
We did find a place eventually, but it took some time.
Normally that doesn't happen. It's usually a great place to kind of chill, and we did a little more shopping. We wanted to see the World of Color Happiness, but we decided to do it from the top of the Grand Cal instead of braving the crowds.
In case you don't remember, I believe this is only for DVC members as well, because I think it's only DVC key cards will open the door.
I don't know.
I think it's just for DVC members because it's off of the DVC wing.
Yeah.
There is a balcony on the 6th floor of the Grand Californian that looks out over Pixar Pier, and they pipe the music for World of Color in there every night. So if you don't want to go down and watch it from up close, you can watch it from up there.
To be fair, there's only a few parts of that area that you can actually see.
Yeah. Wow. I don't know what they originally designed that for. Because it wasn't for World of Color.
No.
Because it didn't exist then.
No.
So I don't know what the purpose of that was originally.
I don't know. Probably just parties or something. Who knows?
Maybe. But that's where we watched it from. And it was still fun. Yeah. So that was how we watched World of Color this year. But I still really enjoy the music.
Tuesday was St. Patrick's Day. I dressed up in green.
I had green pants.
Yep. You still had sort of green.
It was green.
We started at DCA.
It was really funny that I mentally noted it in my head that I've never been to Disneyland when there were so few people wearing Disney shirts because, of course, everyone was just wearing green.
Just green in general.
Most of them were Disney related. Like the ones that thought it was funny to say, "May the luck be with you." I'm like, it's not. It doesn't work. That is not a pun.
With a really bad looking Yoda on it.
No, there was other ones too.
Yeah, I've seen others.
But I'm
too.
like, yeah, no. But anyway.
I like the one that's just like Mickey with a shamrock and it just says like Lucky or something. I think that's cute.
Those ones were good.
Yeah. Jordan got something from Smoke Jumpers for breakfast. I just did regular FF&E.
It was really good. It's basically just like the breakfast burrito at Galactic Grill. So I was very happy with it.
Good. We went on Monsters Inc. Still, it's going to continue through this year, so keep going on it, even though they're going to start doing work for Avatar soon. We did Toy Story, Spider-Man. We did not get a good score because the people with us did not know how to do it, but that's okay.
They were doing okay.
They're doing okay.
Yeah, we do take that very seriously when we go on that ride.
We did lunch at 1901, and...
Which was weird because we were like one of only 2 tables in there the whole time.
And we're like, it's really hot outside, and this is nice and quiet and cool, but no one's here.
I don't know why no one went in there. It was fine.
Yep.
That they didn't. But at the same time, it's like, this is bizarre.
They had a really good potato and leek and ham soup.
Yes.
It was so good.
And it was all decorated for the 40th anniversary of Pixar, which is super cute. Yep. So
and they had a little display about Alice, too.
Mm-hmm. Some sort of anniversary for Alice in Wonderland. I'm like, I appreciate this.
Yes. This was decided to be our pool day because it was the hottest of the days, if you can imagine. It was, that way, I think it was 98 or maybe almost.
It was almost 100 degrees that day. And I mean, this is how hot it really must have been because I don't think people even wanted to go to the pool.
Yeah.
We did not have a hard time at all getting a chair by the pool at the Grand Californian. We always have a hard time finding a seat.
People just were not outside. They just stayed inside.
There were a lot of people because we had a friend who asked us like, oh, maybe it was because the spring break crowd had already left. I'm like, from March through May, it's always spring break.
Of some
somewhere is having spring break. Or it's just after college is let out. But this is like in the mornings, it was always busy. and then it would empty out later in the day because it was so hot. And we were hearing people talking about lines for rides being closed down because people were having medical emergencies.
Yeah, we were in line for Guardians, and someone was saying there was like a medical emergency.
Granted, I don't think that turned out to be what we were thinking.
I don't know what it was.
It looked like it was a bloody nose or something.
I think so. But still, we heard of people like fainting, and so.
Yeah.
But even
and I don't blame them.
The pool was it was cold as usual in the pool, but it was very pleasant.
Yeah, the Grand California main pool is always freezing.
And but then when you're trying to walk out, if your feet aren't already really wet, you're gonna burn them, which we almost did. Yeah.
Which really we should just bring flip flops, but we don't.
I mean, I have them there. I just don't wear them.
Yeah.
When I go from pool to
Oh, I see what you're talking about. Yeah.
But then we cooled off in the room again because we were already so hot.
We spent a big time in there, and honestly, I was just like, it takes a lot out of you to suddenly go from it's not like it's been freezing temperatures, but we're like in the 40s and 50s, to suddenly in the high 90s. That's a really hard jump.
Change for us.
And so it was kind of rough for us for a little while, but we did head back to the parks. And didn't we just have dinner again with the festival?
Yep. So yeah, we went back to DCA. Did the smaller Cars rides. One of the Luigi's freaked out for a second and
broke down for a hot second, but they didn't kick us out. They just said, come off to the side. We have to restart it, and then you'll be right back on. And it worked out fine.
Thankfully, we kind of got into the shade to wait for it. It was still very hot. But yeah, we did more festival food. We did go back over to Disneyland so we could watch Wondrous Journeys. It was not with fireworks, but still good. One frustrating thing, though, with Main Street being worked on with Scrim is, even seeing the projections, you had to be, further away from the castle. But it was still fun.
It was still fun. The only downside was just because there were no fireworks, it didn't draw as much of a crowd. And so
people were just walking around.
People were still walking in the middle of Main Street, and they were getting frustrated at everyone who was stopped to watch the show. And I'm like, there is literally a show going on right now. Why are you getting upset? Why? Get out of my way. I'm like, there is something going on, and everyone's trying to watch this.
Especially when, and I'm assuming there were at least a few cast members saying, if you're wanting to go through, go on the sidewalk. But they do still have, they had Baymax flying through the air and Tinkerbell, so it's always fun.
Yeah, and the projections on the castle were working. The last time we tried to watch this, the projections on the castle were not working.
Yeah.
But they were this time.
And obviously when there's not fireworks, you have a very high chance of getting pretty close to the castle. You'll still have to get there maybe a half hour before, but just to be aware of if that's really important.
Depends on what you mean by pretty close to the castle.
Closer than you would be able to for fireworks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then our final day, the Wednesday, we packed, went to Disneyland, got breakfast from Market House, just a simple thing. Because Jordan,
I ordered something for Galactic Grill, but it didn't open with the park, so we had to go to something first.
Yeah, it opened at 9. Okay.
I just got it was the kids meal, but it's the little mini pancakes. It was actually quite delightful.
Which comes with at least 2, maybe 3 eggs with it. And
a lot of eggs and a lot of bacon. So I was like, actually, this is a pretty good sized meal.
Really, especially when you look
and
on
it comes
pictures,
with the milk.
Yeah, because you did the kids meal for that place at the Parkside Market in downtown Disney too.
That was way too big for
look at the pictures and see maybe I'll try this. They don't care about your age, especially when it's mobile order. I mean, they probably would care if they knew, but...
Actually, speaking of Parkside Market and downtown Disney, this is on the far western side. It's not like they do mobile orders, so it's not done through Disneyland's website, but if you go in there, you scan a QR code, and you can order online.
Yeah.
And then when it's done, you can go pick it up. And if you keep that QR code for the future, then you can order it from wherever to schedule a pickup for later. And so that's just something to keep in mind. As you go through.
Yeah, we did a few rides in Tomorrowland and Fantasyland. We didn't get to do a lot in Fantasyland because by that time it was already getting busier. But shopped at Galaxy's Edge for a little bit, went on Tiana's. That boat that we were on had gallons and gallons of standing water.
By the time we were done, it was all while we were in it.
My shoes were all...
It was not that way when we got in. Nope. It was that way when we got out.
It's quite entertaining, though, to go on that and hear the people up front screaming their brains out.
We always ask for the back.
If you can, unless you want to be drenched, ask for the back. It's at least less.
Something else while we were over there is we went to go get in line for Winnie the Pooh, and it wasn't the shortest line, it wasn't the longest line, but they just stopped us and said, "Is there just the two of you?" And we said, "Yeah," and like, "Here you go," and they gave us what was called a Roo Pass, and so they said, "Go through the exit." It's similar to the Buddy Pass with Monsters Inc. Mm-hmm. And so it's basically because that fits six, just like Monsters Inc.
Same ride vehicle look.
Not really.
Well,
it's that it holds six.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that's in common between them. But then it's because sometimes they struggle filling 6 because they get a lot of parties of 4 and they can't split them up. And so on busier days, they will give parties of 1 or 2 a Roo Pass, and then you can go through the exit and you wait until they need just a party of 2. And so it's not every day; it's only on busier days.
Yeah, and evidently it's new because we've been.
I don't think it's
days.
that new. I think it's just that we haven't tried to do Winnie the Pooh on a super busy day.
Yeah,
I feel like I've heard of it before, but not very often.
Yeah. We went on Haunted Mansion and then just decided to go over to DCA because we had a couple extra. I swear that the
extra passes on to Sip and Savor.
Sip and Savor. I swear that they didn't scan all of it because I think we got 9 for 8.
I think you're right though.
We were doing the math and I'm like, and then when I ordered stuff, they're like, "You have 2 more." I'm like,
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
But whatever. I got a free drink, I guess then.
I did get to try the Pandan churro over, and that's part of the Food and Wine Festival.
It was quite good.
It's really good. It's rolled in a
goo.
coffee sugar, and then it has the Pandan whipped cream on top.
Yeah.
And Pandan is like an East Asian vanilla, and then it had
really
toasted coconut on it. It was really delightful. I liked that. I was doing a bunch of work while we were eating it. I had a lot of work to do, but it was actually better work than I usually have to do.
We went on Toy Story and Goofy Sky School and the Incredicoaster.
We used up all our passes, like lightning lanes, basically.
And we got some treats to go, which the TSA agent at Long Beach had to ask, "What is this food item?"
Like, what food do you have in there? Or what's this fruit? I think they said, like, it's an apple.
It's
and
a
they
candy
go,
apple.
Okay. Couple of things about rides that I forgot to mention. One time we went on Space Mountain, and there was an incredibly long lightning lane.
It was horrible.
And there was this group in front of us. They're like, "Is this the lightning lane?" And we're like, "It is. And we promise you we're going to move faster than everyone else that's inside the building on the standby." And we did.
But it was not.
But
the cast member did not do a good job.
They felt better when we told them that. They're like, "Okay, because this seems like it's really long. Like, it will go fast." And it did go pretty fast. But still, when you walked out there, you're like, "Oh my gosh, this is so long." And this is the lightning lane.
Yep. When you're in, it's not a bad thing to, if you're new to Disneyland and you don't know where you are, to ask around, make sure you're in the right lane, but don't freak out when lightning lane's long. You will still.
The lightning lane was also insanely long when we did Radiator Springs.
Yes.
It was almost back to the entrance.
Oh, so bad.
Like, it was that day, the poor attraction that day, just so many people trying to get in. So I think the wait time was over 2 hours at that point. I'm like, yep. Definitely going to be that long. I think they even told the people who were going to the single rider line, I think they told them 55 minutes.
Wow.
And I'm like, that is shorter than the standby.
Yes.
But it is not a short line. And a lot of that line is out in the sun.
Yes.
So
they do have the misters, which help.
Not for the single rider.
No.
Not until you're like almost on the ride.
Yeah, no.
So, yeah, I don't understand that. I feel like there was something else that came up about the rides that's like, oh, we should mention that to people. It was interesting how many times we got on rides that had just barely opened up from having been broken down. That happened with Indy.
Yes. All the time.
No, I meant this particular time, but yeah. Oh man, I don't remember if there was anything else. Maybe I'm just making things up in my head.
We had to go on the chiropractic side of Matterhorn both times.
You mean the fun side?
Sure. I could sort of feel my legs at the end.
Oh, whatever. You did just fine.
It's so hard to get up out of it, though. I'm so old. They need to have like a chairlift or something for old people like me.
We did mention to you last week when we were walking through that the Port Royal Curios and Curiosities, the store right next to the Royal Street Veranda, has been converted back into a seating area, an indoor seating area, and apparently will be that way through the summer or anytime it's hot. So if you are grabbing something to eat and you're over there, that is an indoor place to eat. You're probably going to think it's a store. It will be a store later. But right now,
as we know, it'll come and go.
It is a restaurant.
Yep.
Again. Oh, and also we got to see in person those like create your own tiaras that they're doing at the Arribas Brothers.
They look better.
They're better in person.
Yep.
The Mickey one is still better than the Castle one, but they look better in person than they do in the photographs. So throwing that out there just for entertainment's sake.
But that was our trip. It was fun. Hot, but fun.
That was just the biggest
At
thing
least
is we
not
spent the whole
humid.
time. I know.
I couldn't have handled it if it was like 90% humidity like Florida.
Yeah. I feel like that. Oh, the other thing. Why did we even forget to mention this? Because this was like the biggest headache. So it is true that the construction for the future Portos is creating a huge bottleneck at the end of downtown Disney. So what they're having to do is that everyone is loading and unloading off the trams on the north side of the tram
By the
way.
ticket office or
The side that's nearest
Lost
the
and
ticketing
Found.
office. That's both. I think that was always the unload
Yeah.
or something, but now it's both over there. So keep that in mind. But then the other side, that is where all the traffic coming out of downtown Disney has to go through. Sometimes they created a one-way system to try and make sure that traffic
It was one at
flowed.
the end of the night, so that was all.
Because there's only 2 ramps. At the beginning of that load section and at the end of the load section, there are ramps, and the rest are staircases. When it gets busy, they wouldn't let anyone use the staircases just because it creates too much cross traffic.
But heed the signs. There's many signs as you go along. This is not for the tram. So if you're going
We
on
saw
the tram,
a lot of people that would
stay
come
north.
up and say, "Well, how do we load the tram then?" And they're pointing over like,
That
over
other
there.
side. Yep.
Where you got on, or where you got off, I mean.
Yeah, it was a little awkward just in general and sometimes busy, but it wasn't terrible.
No, but it helped after we figured out what they were doing. So like the first night when we tried to get back to the hotel, we're like, oh, this is confusing.
Yes.
But we got there. So that's something else to consider. I don't know how long it's going to be that way because there's a lot of construction going on with Portos right now. So
They tore down the building fast.
yeah, really fast. But
And that old Tortilla Joe's, whatever it's becoming, is not doing anything yet. They have not put one beam
Yes, they
up.
have.
I don't think
we
so.
were on the monorail last time, and I was pointing out to you, like,
Well,
see,
there's a
they're
little
doing
bit,
work.
but
It's hard when it's on top of another building.
that's true.
They're building on top of another building, so that makes it a little bit trickier.
Yeah.
Anyway, that I believe is everything.
Yep.
Our next trip is going to be in a few weeks.
Yeah,
We're
with some
going
friends.
with our friends. If you do know, I don't know. Remember, TJ has way too many handles. I don't remember his Disney because TJ Bricky is probably his
That's
main
his,
one.
for Lego stuff.
He doesn't really have a Disney one, does he?
No, I don't think so.
But I know is it what's his
Ty Guy Thomas.
Ty Guy Thomas. So if you happen to follow them,
Yep.
then we're going with them.
And their,
It'll be a lot of fun.
And their friend and our friend too.
He also
Sorcerer
yeah,
Jakey.
Sorcerer Jakey, that's his.
Yep.
So they're friends of ours, but we're going with them. They're not going to be there as long as we are, but we're like, we'll be in the room before and after you. And sounds like we're probably going to be up in the parks well before they are.
Yeah, they're not morning people, evidently.
Nope.
I'm not either, but at least I get up.
You're
for
a Disney morning person,
yes.
though, and that's what
is
really
something.
matters.
Yes.
As always, there are a lot of new specials going on at Getaway today, so you can take advantage of those right now. Use the link in the description to take a look at them, and remember, it's a good way to support us, but it doesn't cost you anything else.
Make sure you follow us on Instagram and Facebook.
And make sure you subscribe to the podcast and you
To do episodes as they
to
drop.
get new episodes as they drop. And then we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.